What's your assessment on when a recovery in the dry bulk market generally will take place?
First of all, I mean, we all agree that we just have a too big order book, unfortunately. The size of the order book, I'm not so sure if it's a little bit overestimated. We see that we are always a little bit behind. So far this year, or the first 4 months, 30 million was delivered. If you multiply that with 3, then we are supposed to receive 90 million, which is against an official order book beginning of the year at 140. So I'm really questioning the size of the order book, but we can all agree it's too big, and we need to get through this year, I think, and most likely also 2012 before we get a more normal situation, better balance between supply and demand. So there will be volatility, there will be small upturns, but a real trend shift I don't foresee within the next, say, 12 to 18 months.
Okay. Within that time, do you see some distressed opportunities arising?
Yeah, I was just giving a presentation in connection with the Q1, and on asset prices, I'm not so sure really if we see a big downside from where we are today, particularly on very modern units, because construction costs for the yards, I think the yard today have a break even in China at around more than 50 million for a Capesize. So I don't see a huge downside from where we are today. Distressed, obviously, there might be opportunities. On the other hand, I don't think banks really like to be ship owners. So I think they will do their utmost to try to cope with the situation. So I don't see many distress opportunities, to be quite honest.
Analysts have suggested the golden ocean are the company to watch in terms of picking up assets at the bottom of the market. What sort of signs are you looking for before you make your move?
I mean, we first of all, I think we will be still focusing on, say, large dry bulk carriers, or Panamax up, and I think analysts are right when they say that they should watch us, because I think we are in a fairly unique situation. We have a strong balance sheet, good cash position, and we have a shareholder base, or a main shareholder, who has shown in the past that he's willing to support the company, and I think he will do it again.
In the year ahead, do you think that the rebuilding work in Japan will provide any sort of boost to the market?
I think it's limited, to be quite honest. We have had a very unfortunate situation in many areas. We had the bad weather in Australia beginning of the year. We had also quite adverse weather in Brazil, which has hampered exports and also kind of smashed the Capesize market even more. Japan, I think generally longer term it's positive. What is happening to the nuclear in this unfortunate situation will lead to higher imports of steam coal going forward. There will be some construction work, maybe will have some positive effect on steel, cement, but I don't think it has a big influence.